So, I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this video. It's pretty late. I just wanted to make a little video, I guess. Just see where it goes. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this video. Like, I'm just bored and tired. I don't know why, but I've been, like, eating a lot lately. I've been hungry a lot more often. Which isn't good because I'm trying to be healthy. But it'll be fine. I have a pretty fast metabolism. Yeah, I'm not even sure I should really post this. Because it's kind of just depressing. Just me being tired and bored and talking. Remember how last time I was talking about how I hate how much my emotions control me? Like, for example, right now, I'm very tired and very sad. But I know that, like, once I get super energized and stuff, I won't be that sad or tired anymore. And like, I was really contemplating even making this video. 'Cause, like, don't wanna, but now that I've started the video, I feel like I want to. But I don't know. I mean, I know I should just go to sleep, but there's still stuff I need to do. Sometimes I feel like, 'cause I'm not a very superstitious person with, like, you know, like, conspiracy theories or whatever. But like, one time I was trying to play Pokemon Go, but it, like, I kept having to come back, 'cause either I forgot something, or I was too cold, or, I needed to charge something, or something wasn't working, and just, like, everything was going wrong, and it made me feel like there was something that just really didn't want me to play Pokemon Go. I don't know. And one time, my phone was set so that, like, I could only buy stuff without having to ask permission. Which my parents say they don't remember doing, which is weird. I'll talk about that a little after this, but, basically every time I tried to buy something, or, I mean, just get it, because, like, everything I got was free, because I have no money. But, I would try to get something, and, it, like, just, it wouldn't work, like, the password wouldn't work, even though I knew it was the right password. So I tried to change it, use the same password. It said, you can't use the same password. It was like, well, then why didn't you work? So I chose a different password, and it said, you can't use the same password. And I was like, bitch, the fuck you just say? Like, I know that was not a new password, yet it was like, oh yeah, you can't use the same password. Fucking stupid, right? And I felt like as if there was something just trying to fuck everything up. But I mean, that's crazy, right? It doesn't make any sense. And the thing I was gonna talk about, what was it? Oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like I've been transported to an alternate timeline and I replaced the Quinn that was originally there. Which, like, I mean, that sounds fucking crazy, and I don't really believe in it at all. But sometimes I feel that way. 'Cause, like, there was this stuffed animal that it was a moose. And I got it from, like, church when I was super young. And I constantly get into arguments with my brother and my mom because I'd keep saying that this is my moose. I was the one that got the moose because I know that I was the one that got that moose. And Mike got the bear. And they kept insisting that it was the other way around, which I know it wasn't because I remember vividly getting the fucking moose. But I don't know, that might just be like why it's like maybe it's my memory is fucked up, maybe it's my brother's, because like I mean there was also this other time with the, you know, does anyone watching know the little mini Minecraft toy series? Because I got a cow and Wyatt got a creeper. And he kept insisting he got the cow, but no, I got the fucking cow. And kept insisting on it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just my brother, like, not remembering things. Because honestly, I have kind of noticed that he does not have a good memory. But, then, what else? There's also this thing where it was like, the what was I saying? God, I was like just saying that my brother had a bad memory, and then I just forgot what I was about to say. So, I always thought that, like, the beta version of something is like we're starting this thing and it's only in its beta form, so we haven't added everything. And then the alpha form was like a game or whatever, and it's alpha form. It's like it's become like the best version of it or whatever. And then I was with my friends and I learned that it wasn't that way. It was the other way around. And that made me feel like I was in an entirely other universe, because it had always been that other way. It's kind of creepy to think about. Sorry for all this silence. I really don't know what to talk about. It's really fucking confusing to be a teenager. Emotions suck. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I could go to sleep and never wake up and just dream and rest forever. I don't have much to talk about, so I'm gonna do a thing that I talked about in like a later one of my past videos, one of the more recent ones where I started doing this kind of video. I'm just gonna make a story. How about there was this town, and there's this portal in the middle of the town, that it was getting bigger and bigger, and more things were going into the portal. And kept getting bigger and bigger, and things kept falling in it and getting sucked into it. And the portal was to, like, the portal was like, I don't know, but it just kept getting bigger and sucking in more things and getting even bigger. And then it destroyed the entire town and became, like, super big. And the portal was like, you know how portals are usually, like, just kind of, usually like some kind of circle or whatever, or usually they're just on a flat surface, you know? Well, this one is a portal that's a sphere. I guess you could kind of imagine it like just a sphere that's a mirror. A sphere. Except it's not a mirror, it's a portal. And then the portal exploded because the portal was all over, it was on an egg, and it was just covering every inch of the outside of the egg, and anything that went into it would make the egg bigger, and the portal bigger, and whatever went into it would be fed to the thing inside the egg, which is, like a big, like, amphibious cyclops thing that can, like, project portals from its eye. And anything that went into its projected eye portal would, like, be consumed and make the monster bigger. So, and it breathed nitrogen because wasn't enough oxygen to support its big body. So, some wizards used a spell to make, like, a big force field, and inside the force field there was no nitrogen. All the nitrogen was gone and had been sucked out. And they put that around the Cyclops, and it suffocated to death. And then, they took the eye of the Cyclops, and they embedded it into these magical staffs that can make portals that just kinda do what the Cyclops thing did, except anything that goes into the portal, it just kind of disappears. It doesn't really add to anything. It just kind of disappears. And they use that if there was ever an emergency where there was like a big monster that they had to get rid of really quick. But then, the mother of the Cyclops amphibian thing, like this big frog woman giant Cyclops thing, she was angry that they killed her child, so she fought them with her own portal power and stole all the portal staffs. And then wait, hold on, I think I just heard noise. It was probably nothing. So, and she became unstoppable, and, she, like, she got so big that she ended up, like, destroying the earth, and, then she suffocated in space and basically just destroyed the whole solar system and died. And then, the wands floated off into space because they're the only things that survived. And I don't know what my brother was doing just right now, but he was making like a gnome sound. It was really weird. But they floated off into space. And there was like 58 of them. And each one floated off to 58 different planets. And like 58 of the strongest warriors on each planet were given the staffs to protect the galaxy. How long have I been talking? Oh, only 24 minutes. So, but one of the 58 was secretly evil, and It was like the strongest one of all the ones, and so they tried to rule the galaxy. The other 57 had to go fight him. And all of them died except for one, which defeated the dude, because he got all the other ones from the dead guys, all the other staffs. And then he got hit that staff of that guy, and then he like locked the staffs away in the center of a planet that was completely made out of titanium. And no one ever heard of the staffs since. And that was the end of that. So yeah. God, I'm like so creative. Like, I'm so good at making stories. Wow. There was also the oh yeah, one time my friends, I was on a call with my friends, Luke and Jessica, and they were like making steampunk OCs, so I was like, okay, sure. And I was gonna make one where it was a steam pumpkin, where it's steampunk, but like with pumpkin stuff. And it was just gonna be like a pumpkin themed steampunk character, but I haven't made it yet. Hopefully I will, though. But, yeah. I think now I'm gonna start talking about my life up to this point. It all started a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Where, I mean, I don't know, 'cause, like, when it gets to that long ago, my memories just, like, are jumbled up. Like, it's like you take my memories from when I was, like, a little baby, and then you smash them up with a hammer, and then you take out, like, 70, or, no, like, 85% of those memory shards. And then you take the shards that are left and you just scramble them up. So here's what I remember. I remember being in a crib and escaping the crib and going and like seeing Aunt Tiara and my mom and stuff. I remember playing, like, I remember going sledding in like North Carolina, I think, and Aunt Tiara like sledded into a thorn bush, and then she like got me ready for bed or something. And I remember our friends from North Carolina, and I remember trying to swim at a pool. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Said North Carolina. And the first time I meant it, but when I said my friends in North Carolina, I meant Oklahoma. I remember playing this plug and play SpongeBob game in like an apartment there, and meeting this dude that I think was like a fitness trainer, and we'd go to his gym and play. And our friends there, we'd play with them a lot. And I remember going, like, I think one of our teachers was our babysitter. And we went to their house and, like, watched Incredibles or something. And, and, like, me and my brother and, like, Penny and playing in the mud and me running around and, the water in the bathtub looked like tomato juice or tomato sauce. And I was sad that Penny couldn't, like, come, which, I mean, sounds a little weird, but, like, I was, like, 3 at the time. I remember a lot of pre-K and, like, going to this gym place and this kid named Dustin that I was friends with. And, Dustin, yeah, and this kid, I think his name was, like, what was his name? His name was, Emmett. His name is Emmett. He'd push me around in, like, the toy cars because we'd have recess in this big gym. And one time, this girl on a tricycle, like, I don't remember what happened. All I really remember is, like, she was riding it, and then I think she got stopped by, because, like, my foot was there. And then I got punished for it, which, like, bruh. And, I remember getting a little mesh baggy thing and watching My Little Pony and, I think it was called Gooby, and this thing where it was, like, these 2 dudes that went on adventures and had, like, this magical TV remote, and, Peppa Pig, and Gumby, and, God, there are just too many to count, like, and, like, living in Louisiana, and Wyatt's, like, bike tire was flat, and we met this kid that caught a grasshopper in a jar, and we played at his house, and Colin ran away, and I think Margot ran away and came back once, and the house, and, like, playing in the toy room, and going to sleep, and this, like, pumpkin thing, and, watching the Fred movies, and, like, going to Mimi's house, and, leaving that house for, like, the last time because we were moving, and, watching, Pocoyo, and, doing so many things. And we lived in a place where it was like our house was there and then it was kind of like connected to another person's house, which I think it might have been like my teacher slash babysitter, but I don't remember. And then I kept trying to roll cars down the hill because I wanted to show off like the Hot Wheels and stuff, but they wouldn't roll down the hill. And Wyatt riding his bike, and then it got caught in mud, and when he tried riding it, then the mud would go flying everywhere, because it was stuck in like a little hole thing. And like then there was like Georgia and stuff, and I remember going to kindergarten and also pre-K and stuff, and having like my 4th or maybe 5th birthday and getting like this cars thing, which I mean to say cars, but when we were little we'd call it cars, so that's just what I call it. And I think I remember watching Winnie the Pooh in the movie theaters, like an animated Winnie the Pooh thing, but I don't know. And like ton of shows I watched, like the one with the black family, and the main character was a little kid. He had like a yellow shirt. I forgot what it's called. There was like Word Girl watching a lot of PBS and stuff. And I think one of the reasons why I became so fucked up is when I was like a 4-year-old, I didn't know how to change the channel. So when it became late at night and I'd be watching like Cartoon Network, then like Adult Swim would come on and I didn't know I wasn't supposed to watch it. So, yeah. And watching a ton of YouTube, like on this iPad that we had for a long time. And I would watch like Pokemon in real life, or 24-hour challenge, or Five Nights at Freddy's in real life, or a ton of stuff. So many Smosh, so many things. Meeting this kid named Gavin, which I was friends for a long time. I was friends with him for a long time. And watching so much Annoying Orange and playing Flash games, so many Flash games. And like, I played a ton of like porn Flash games. Like, so many. What? And like, I was a very horny child. But that's another story to get into for another day. And going to church and going to this place where, I don't know, it's like, I remember a big barn with a bunch of stuff in it, and Wyatt got this transformer thing, this like lightning bird thing. I don't know where that went, but I miss it. And I got like a scooter with Spider-Man on it. And meeting this girl, and like we played for a bit, but then I think she was on vacation, and she came to like Georgia for vacation, and then she left. And just so many things. But I've been talking for 40 minutes. Maybe I should stop. I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I just like talking. Maybe I go too long without talking. Especially with the whole COVID thing. Like, have you ever asked yourself, when was the last time I actually, like, had physical contact with someone else, you know? But yeah, there are just so many things. Like, Penny and her dying because Mimi came through the door and then she ran out. And, she got run over. And like, what I used to do is I would, like, put a blanket over my head so I couldn't see anything. And then, like, go at Penny on the couch. And then, like, she'd attack me. Which, now that I think about that, that was kind of weird. Like, I would kind of, like, fight Penny on the couch. I don't know. I was a weird kid, but, so many things. But yeah. Sometimes in my head I go on rants that just take forever to get out of, because it's hard to get out of the rant, because basically it's like, I think, like, my mind just goes out of control. Like, for example, maybe if I'm trying to focus on something, it's like, like, oh, like if I'm trying to play, like, Brawlhalla on my phone, and I start getting distracted by my brain, and, like, I think, like, maybe, like, the light shines in my eye, and I'm like, wow, the light was in my eye, that's unfair. But then I think, well, I mean, isn't that kind of childish to say, to, like, blame it on that for, like, you doing bad in the game? And then I think, well, I mean, of course, there could always be that can happen. And then I think that doesn't really matter, and should I be thinking about that? Because, like, I kind of need to be focusing on the game. And I was like, okay, I need to go into focus mode, so I go into focus mode. And then I'm like, okay, I'm in focus mode, but I'm not focusing because I'm still thinking about how I went into focus mode. And then I, like, I think about something, and then I think about thinking about that thing, and then I think about why I'm thinking about that thing, and then I think about thinking about why I'm thinking about that thing, and then I think about why I'm thinking about this at all, because I think about, does it even matter? Should I be thinking about this? It just, sometimes I feel like there's something wrong with me. I'm very tired. I should probably just end the video. But how do I end it, though? What should I say? You know, sometimes I feel like there should be, like, the perfect thing for something. Like, this is meant to happen, this is the right thing I should do. But, like, I can never think of what the perfect thing to do would be. What would that be? But, like, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it, like, probably doesn't really even matter. And I feel like I have to do something that I feel like that's the right thing. Like, that thing is the thing that's supposed to happen. Like, ending this video, what's the right way to end this video? But I know it's all dumb. I shouldn't be thinking that way. So dumb. I'm insane. Okay, well, honestly, this is pretty depressing. I mean, guess I want people to watch it. 'Cause, like, hey, watch my videos so I can become popular YouTuber. But, yeah. I've always wanted to make a song. And I'm bad at making lyrics, and I'm bad at singing. So that sucks. But I'm pretty sure there are people that, like, sing for you. Like, you can make the lyrics and they sing for you, you know? Well, I want to make a song. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video about it. But, yeah. Sometimes I do or think things that I know is wrong, and I know it doesn't make any sense and is stupid, but I still think it. And I hate it. Hate my brain. It's so dumb. I'm easily tricked. Into feeling things that I'm not feeling. Honestly, I don't really think anyone will really watch this video. 'Cause it's pretty depressing, honestly. Like, I just sound super not okay. Should I really even have made this video? Honestly, probably not. But hey, if you watched, I hope you enjoyed. And, oh my god, I just thought of something I could call, like, my fan base. My otter babies. I don't know, maybe, like, it sounds good to me, I don't know. Feels right, you know? Like I was just talking about, I have to do things that feel like they're the right thing to do. And like the perfect thing. That feels right. That just feels like right and natural and good to me. But I don't know. Maybe. Alright, well, there's so many things I want to say. But, of course I'm not gonna say them all in this one YouTube video. You know what, I just really gonna stop the video. Gonna do the stuff I need to do. Have a good day, and have a cool good times. Have cool good fun happy times. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you watched this video and enjoyed. and I will talk to you another time. At this point, I'm just kind of stalling because I don't want the video to end. But I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.